That's the progress I have for now. As you can see, all of the color work part is completed. Front panel, oops, sorry. And also I have already completed the heel, fish lips heel. Hello everyone, my name is Maria and this is Knitting as Therapy, my podcast, episode number 3. We probably should start with some finished objects that I have, but for this episode I don't have any finished objects to share with you, so we can discuss what I am wearing today. This is zipper sweater, but not the one by Petite Knit. This one was made with a pattern I found somewhere on YouTube more than a year ago. I have made several of such sweaters. This one was made for my boyfriend in 100% merino wool yarn on 3.5mm needles in half brioche stitch technique for the whole body and the sleeves, so you can imagine how much time it took me to do. I know that zipper is fixed not like in the best way, but I think it's fine for now. He is not wearing it, so that's why now it's my sweater that I can wear as an oversized one. I'm also going to make a proper zipper sweater light version by Petite Knit, but a bit later, maybe in the end of this year, I don't know. I hope that I will be able to make one. I love the details around the zipper that has a Petite Knit pattern, and this one may work much better, and I think it will be worn more than the current one that I'm wearing, like as you can see, at home while filming. So we will move straightly into works in progress that I have to share with you today. The first work in progress that I have is Moby Slipover that I'm currently working on. Last time that I was showing this one, I was working on the increases on the front panel. Oops, sorry. So the increases are done and it's now connected in a round. As you can see, I already love all the details. You can see the halo of the alpaca silk yarn that I'm using instead of mohair on this one. I think that oh sorry, I forgot to mention the yarn. I am making this one with Cartopulana Merino sport weight, I guess, yarn hold together with alpaca silk blend yarn. I'm considering adding the collar and the sleeves, the armholes ribbon, when I will finish this skin for the body. Then that's just how I like working on my garments in general. I forgot also to mention that nice detail that I like, this connection between the front and back panels. That's my favorite part in Moby Slipovers for now. I haven't made Moby Sweater for myself yet. Maybe I will make Moby Neck. That was just released, I don't know. But I just love the design and everything. I have some doubts about this superwash merino yarn. You see, it's very stretchy yarn, and sometimes it's hard to control the tension, especially when I have to cross the knit stitches on the pattern here. But in the cables and in the mock mock cabling, moss stitches as well. It works fine, it's not noticeable at all. One more thing I wanted to share here, that maybe, not sure if you will be able to see it on camera, but my alpaca yarn has a little bit of pink shade, so it's like marbled a bit and mixed with my violet color of the merino wool. So it changes the color of my slipover a little bit into pink. That was I was not planning to do, but I am fine with it. So let's see what I will be able to share about this one next time. Maybe it will be the new finished object in the next episode, I hope. Also, I wanted to remind you to put a like to this video, to follow my page, to subscribe to my channel, maybe add the alarm in case you are interested in watching my videos more and checking the progress I'm making on my projects. You're free to leave any comments asking or discussing some of my works in progress. Maybe you have some more experience. As I am really grateful for all the support and nice warm words that I received in the comments to the previous videos, I'm really grateful for all the support for me as a newbie in this YouTube world and making videos. Especially it's hard as English is not my first language. It's a bit hard for me to describe all the terminology and everything that I want to say. So in Ukrainian it will be much easier for me, but I would like to have like more wide audience to talk with. Thanks a lot, and this is for supporting Ukraine as well. I learned, I have checked all of your comments, I have read all of them, and they just touched me to the bottom of my heart. So really grateful for everything you are sending me while watching these videos. So hope you are enjoying my podcasts as much as I am enjoying your feedback about them. I've already mentioned that I decided to make something similar as mountain walk socks by Florence Miller, but as I didn't want to make my socks with a slip stitch heel, I wanted to try first time to make it with a fish lips kiss heel. So it's a short rose heel that was used, and it was a bit hard for me to find, so I had like 3 requirements for the pattern itself. I wanted to make it with a chunky yarn, so it's DK weight yarn that I'm using. It's Alize Wool Time yarn. It's a wool nylon blend for socks, and I am knitting it with 3.5mm needles, but I got like inspired from the Florence's pattern of her Mountain Walk Chunky Edition socks, and found the design that is making the vanilla socks. It's called Basic Bed Socks, designed by Emily Baudouin. It's a free pattern on Ravelry, but I added there some it's not cables, I guess it's cables. So let's see how it looks. That's how the pattern looks itself. And also I have already completed the heel, fish lips heel. Maybe it's not the perfect one as for the first time. I'm happy with it. Also, I am working on the 2 socks at the same time, so the last thing I need to do is the leg part. And also to fix these holes that still appear after turning back to the leg knitting. I am doing it in a magic loop technique, you see, working. So I got 1 strand of yarn from the outer part of the skin and one from the inside. That's how I work 2 socks, and I will be sure that I will not run out of yarn. There is no need to play chicken with all of this yarn in case I will not have enough of it, because I'm doing it like for both of the socks at the same time. It seems that this episode is mostly transferring into petite knit patterns overview. The next project I would like to share progress about is Moby Slipover by Petite Knit. Raglan shape, raglan construction. I have completed 1 sleeve, almost only the cuff is needed for it. I just need to have my needles free of all of the other projects I have in work for now, and I will be able to complete it really soon. This one is made on 4mm needles on the body, 3.5 on the cuffs and on the collar and on the bottom part, knitted top down with Wiesel Sicilia sock yarn. It's merino nylon blend yarn, hand dyed one. So I have already talked a lot about this garment in the previous episode, so you can check there if you would love to know more about the selection of yarn I made and the size and shape and fit for this one. Now you will know why there is not so much progress on all the works in progress I shared with you in the last episode. Because I was prioritizing a lot my Celeste Sweater by Petite Knit. That's a color work, her first design with color work. And that's the progress I have for now. As you can see, all of the color work part is completed. In the previous episode, I have already shared lots of details about color selection, so you can check there if you are interested in all the names. Also, I will put numbers of the colors I have selected for mine. This one is not blocked yet, that's why it's not looking so nice, all of the stitches, but I'm sure they will look better after blocking. I have also, as you can see, completed the short rows for the bag. There's quite big part for short rows here, and separated the sleeves. So currently working on the body, just in stockinette in 1 color. Of course, I have some leftovers of all of these colors. So that's why I'm going to make also Celeste mittens for myself, because they will be really warm. I'm making this one on 4mm needles for the stockinette. For the collar it was 3mm needles, and for color work it's 4.5mm needles. Here is tubular custom that I was making for the first time, and I like the shape of it a lot. Then all the increases were added in round at the same time with color work, as you can see. That's how it looks from the inside. So you can see it's really warm, but it's very soft, as I'm making mine with Sunday by Sandnes Garn held double. Mine is very soft and nice. In case I will be going to wear it next to the skin, I'm sure it will be fine. Also, there was one yarn. I wanted to have this dark, as I wanted to have this dark brown color to be added to this color work, and there was no option for this in regular Sunday. I decided to order double Sunday yarn for this one. So all of the colors are with 2 strands of Sunday, and the brown one is with double Sunday already, like thicker yarn. Not sure if you may notice it a lot on the color work itself, but it might be visible for someone who knows about it. So when you start, there's no description in the pattern itself how to make the transition between the colors to look nicer and more smooth. So mine looks like not perfectly, but I know that on Petite Knit photos it was also not like the perfect shape. Maybe it will block out a bit and will look better and more smooth. Maybe not. It's on the back, so I'm not bothered by it a lot, especially taking into consideration that I have already completed all of the color work part. Also, I thought that the greatest solution for me to avoid lots of ends that will need to be weaved in while knitting this color work is to select like longer yarn. That was not the best idea to do. First of all, this yarn doesn't have some good way of getting this thread from the inside of the skin, so I struggled with it a lot. I was just getting a ball of something that I need to separate and find the end to have like it held double, because I had only one skin, so I had one strand from the outside, one from the inside. In result, instead of having 5 colors, 5 threads while working on the color work, I had 10 of them. Well, 9, because dark brown was already thicker, so it's a bit complicated to work with all of this, but in the final result I think it's fine. Also, when you start color work, first of all you are just in general in the row you are just working with 2 colors, no more, no 3 colors at the same time, just 2 of them, but they are always changing. And then you just start doing like 1 stitch in one color, 1 stitch in another color, so it's quite easy to have the fixed tension between those 2 colors. It's fine. Then you have bigger gaps containing like 2 stitches in one color and 1 stitch in another color, like after increases. You still can like have some fixed tension, but then it moves into bigger gaps consisting of 3 or 4 stitches of one color and then 1 stitch of another color, so quite huge gaps. And I saw someone in YouTube suggesting to avoid such a long strands, just laying over 4 stitches, for example. It's better to do it like at least have like 2 stitches skipped, then like twist your yarn a bit to have this fixed shape. That's what I was trying to do in the latest rows, because there were expected quite big gaps. So you can see how it looks, but on the result it worked quite well, I think. Firstly, I was expecting like it will be the easy knit, you know, so I will just hold 2 strands together and select which one I need. But still, you need to consider your tension, you need to stretch a little bit sometimes to not have it too tight, because some of the colors can go behind others and you will just not get in the final result the color work you were expecting to see. The hardest thing is completed now, and I will just need to go with the stockinette. This one is quite quick, I think, because it's on 4mm needles and I need to have them free as soon as possible. So this means I will invest lots of my time into this one really soon. And this is it that I wanted to share about my works in progress recently. But I have some acquisitions and plans as well that I would like to share with you. So we are moving to the acquisitions and the plans chapter of this video. As I have already mentioned, I have quite a lot of yarn as left over from the Celeste Sweater already, as I've completed the color work. That's why I ordered one more skein of Sunday in color 2321, it's marzipan, to make my Celeste mittens as well. So everything for color work I already have, I just need some basic color to be added there. Not sure when I will go with them, when I will start this project, but I think as soon as possible, because the color work is quite an enjoyable process for me, so I will be able to do it really quickly and finish the mittens like ASAP while I have the fresh memories of the pattern that I was working on for the Celeste Sweater, I mean. The next acquisition I have, so I received an order or request from one of my friends to make a sweater by the following photo, but in a bit lighter version, to be able to wear it in spring. So I selected, and the request is to have it with the same interesting ribbon and the same color or similar color. That's why I decided to select Sunday. It's petite knit color. Number is 3819, called Feel That Orange. I have even created a tiny little sample here. And it's gonna be some improvisation from my own. It should be some drop shoulder or built-in construction of the sleeves to make the proper shape of the sweater, of the requested sweater, with a turtleneck and with this interesting ribbon. Maybe I will create some separate video showing how to make it the whole sweater, or maybe only this ribbon. We will see how it will turn out, but I'm looking forward for this project and I love the color. Not sure that you can see it with this light. It's not like extremely orange, it's more like warm orange color, close to red, but more into orange shade of it. Depending on the lighting, it may look red or extremely orange. It depends just on the lighting you are looking at it on. And one more acquisition that I have to share with you. It's washing concentrate for my knitting garments. So it's Yogalan. I think it's Italian brand that I ordered. The thing is that this one doesn't require rinse after washing your garment, so you just use only 5 milliliter, 1 teaspoon for a garment to soak in with this liquid, and then you just don't have to rinse it, you can just block it easily. And it has a lavender aroma that I like the most. So one more additional thing that may be useful for you. if you are considering something for washing your knitted garments. And this was it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video a lot and get some inspiration from my latest project. See you really soon with all the results that I have on these projects that I shared today. And have happy knitting. Bye bye.